So we're now on our top 4, guys. Our first match for top 4 is going to be Sonny versus Krakhan. Just want to give you guys a reminder, either if you're watching on Twitch or if you're watching on the VOD on YouTube, check out the Discord. There's so many great ways of getting into this game, where you can learn the game. We've got so many different resources for everybody. We've got character mentors who volunteered to be pinged for different questions for each of the characters. So if you want to learn, there's so many resources. I mean, the strength of this game, really, that you're not going to see in a lot of other fighting games, is just that there's so much to learn and so much to do. You will never, ever be an absolute 100% master at the game, and that's not bad. You're always going to keep learning. You're always going to be pushing yourself. So if you find yourself in other fighting games where you've learned everything and you've hit a wall and you're like, wow, this game's boring now, Plus R is the game for you, because that's never going to happen to you. Like we've seen top level players now where that's not even happening. So let me get into this match here, this room. Yeah, and it's such an intense game too. Like, it's so fast to deal with, which you don't really get that anymore. You know, it's just there's so much you have to learn and so much you have to kind of look at so quickly. I love that kind of experience in this game, and it feels like a lot of that's being lost nowadays. So Sonny here picking Potemkin. Like I said, Sonny's been playing all sorts of other characters. Potemkin's one of them.
They're not using my color.
We'll see. I haven't seen the color yet.
Alright, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
He's using sweet potato Potemkin. He's still got that poison. Look at that damage Potemkin's taken already. And that's because poison is not affected by defense, which means poison is going to be a lot more effective against a character like Potemkin. But definitely something dangerous for Potemkin to deal with. You can see, look at his health already. His health is so low. And, like, barely anything's even happened. Look at that, another poison. He's got to hit Faust in order to get rid of this poison. Look at that, ticking down. So Krakhan taking the first round. I have a feeling that Sonny's not gonna pick Potemkin again next game. Probably gonna switch back over to his main, which is Eddie. Oh, I got hit with poison again. Look at that damage tick off. Oh, we got a little bit of healing though. Nice hits. You know, Faust seems to be a pretty good option against Potemkin. He's got so many moves that kind of move around the board, and also the range is so helpful. But Potemkin's really, really strong. Oh no, he jumped! Oh, we saw Heavenly Popbuster come out and he was on the ground, but he still jumped. Don't know if that was already input in or if that was an accident. But Sonny coming back with Potemkin. I don't know. He might still pick Potemkin next game. If he wins, he can't change characters. We'll see. Good hits there. Got mini Robokai coming in. But just gonna win around him. Krakhan doing some solid combos against him. Oh, we got Oisu. So that's the coin that that Faust gets, which improves his slap chop moves, which are, there's 2 of them. There's the follow-up to his Rekka, and then there's the Force Break. And both of them, like, add a fire effect to it. Nice 5D. Yeah, we're gonna see. We should see Sonny change characters. Hopefully he will. Switching over to Eddie. Sonny's picking Johnny? I don't think I've ever seen him play Johnny. We'll see how this goes. He's still in Winterside, right? So he can lose a little bit and still have a little bit of wiggle room. Not a good item for Crack. Nice 6P right on start up there. Good job. Got a bomb, keeping the distance from the bomb. Nice hit with that jump D. Throwing coins all over the place. Roman cancel, set more stuff up. Got a level 2. Level 2 is really dangerous, but Sonny is already out of coins. He still has that charged up level 2, but that's it. That's gone now too. So he's not going to level up again unless he does the follow-up to Jackhound. That's the only way he can get a level up now. Got a full Reku from Krakhan. Oh, 2 sets of meteors in 1 super. Oh my god. And Sonny was right in the trajectory of that. I don't know what he was thinking. Now this is 3 out of 5, so this is winner's side. So even if Krakhan wins 1 more, Sonny will still be able to do a comeback for another 1. He might switch to Eddie at that point. I love it when you get a combo extension on a Faust off their own bomb. You know, being able to react to that is definitely a skill you can only learn by playing a lot of Fausts at the, at the right time, knowing all the timing and everything like that. Nice air throw. Nice job dodging that bomb. Sonny knows his FRCs. He's doing quite a few of them online. That's pretty impressive. FRCs are a tough move to do, but online adds an even greater amount of difficulty there. Good conversion off the Jackhound. Still stuck in a corner. Oh, got that pogo. Oh, level 3 barely did anything, though. Nice confirm off that. Oh! Oh! So, what you'll see there right with that was Faust 5D. Oh, I got poisoned. Faust 5D is invul on startup. So you'll see it as like a reversal and all sorts of stuff. Like a meaty option. It's a really interesting move. Krakhan so far now at 2-0. What's Sonny gonna do? What character is Sonny gonna pick? Going with Eddie, here we go. This is the comeback time. Eddie is definitely Sonny's main character. So this could be a complete turnaround, we'll see. Nice drill there. You're going to see that a lot. Sonny is going to really utilize the exact distance for those drills. And with those drills, he can actually do quite a lot of unblockable setups. In this game, you can do a high and a low simultaneously, same frame. But the problem with that is they're actually going to be slightly delayed. You'll never get a perfect frame on it. It'll always put the projectile as second. So it means you could theoretically block low-high, 1 frame to another frame, but it's nearly impossible, so they're considered to be pseudo-unblockables. Eddie is the king of those. He's got more unblockable setups than anybody else, but they all require mini Eddie to do. Nice setup there with 6K. That's the move you definitely have to watch out for. And there's the unblockable I was talking about. That projectile from Little Eddie was an overhead, and the drill, the force break drill, is a low. Interestingly enough, though, the force break drill, which is that one, only the first hit is low. So you can actually, if it's not first hit on that, it's not really an unblockable. And you hit with the full Rekka here. Krakhan doing some items, not a good set of items. Got himself healed back to full. It's pretty good. So the interesting thing with healing in this game is it's always a static amount, whether it's from donuts or whether it's from Slayer's Bite. It's always a static amount. So in this game you've got guts, which means you take less damage the less health you have. So that's why you see kind of like this logarithmic scale of how it kind of progressively gets smaller and smaller for your damage as you get closer to the end of your life bar. Nice punish there. Awesome job from Krakhan, just waiting for the right moment and making sure to block those 6Ks. But because of that, and it's a static amount for healing, it's going to heal a lot more effective health at low health than it would do at any other amount of health. So you might want to not pick up the items when you're at higher health, just because once those items are out, Faust can't throw another item out. But if you're at low health, pick those up. That could save your whole life right there. Good setup right here, this combo. Gonna go all the way up until he's got the end of there. Going for an unblockable setup into more combos. And you'll see here at that same time, Little Eddie's meter is now almost all full. Sonny handily taking that round. Going for a really good, strong comeback here. Let's see if he can do it. It's now 2-1 in Krakhan's favor. You know, Sweeb, I really appreciate you entering, man. I saw you from the Anime Evo tournament, and it's really great seeing a lot of new players entering the game. I mean, I can't praise this game enough. I've been playing it for such a long time. But it's just, it's an experience kind of unlike anything else out there, really. Maybe like Marvel 2 kind of thing, but even then, you know, this is a much more balanced game than Marvel 2 is. It's almost surprising how well balanced this game is, considering what it is that you're looking at. Every character plays so completely differently. It's almost like they play in their own different fighting game. And yet, it's an incredibly well balanced game. Every single character in this game can win a tournament. So the problem with flying, because you see that right there, that's Eddie's double jump, is that flying move. When you're flying like that, you can't block, so you really... Oh, good notice from Krakhan there. In case you didn't see it, he saw the unblockable setup coming up, so in order to avoid the setup, he jumped in the air, so he wouldn't have to deal with it. So very smart planning there from Krakhan. Still wasn't able to save him the round, but man, you can really see Krakhan doing all of those. Sonny still has the upper hand. He's got that distance, but he's got a full Little Eddie coming in there. There we go. Doing this full combo. He's gonna switch with a puddle at the end. And while he's doing the puddle combo, you see that Little Eddie is already over half recovered. So he's gonna be able to get Eddie back out again in just a moment. There we go. He went for the unblockable, but it was just not really a good setup at that point. Nice. Setting up more. This is gonna kill, maybe? Not quite. There we go. Going the dolphin up. And Sonny taking 2-2 now. Let's see if he can continue that, or if Krakhan can come back. Hey, Ike Pie, you know, I've been seeing those questions a lot of why would you pick up the Switch version. Well, it's got lobbies, it's also got the best net play right now. Definitely pick up the Ethernet adapter, though, if you're interested. We actually have links for both the Ethernet adapter and a Brook converter for your joysticks on the Discord in the Switch lobbies channel, and that's in the pins. If you're interested in joining this game, getting more into it, definitely check out our Discord. You're doing yourself a disservice if you're trying to learn the game and not playing on the Plus our Discord. So yeah, even though Little Eddie was out as a puddle, it's still recovering. It's already been used. Nice job dunking or jumping over that flower. You see players get hit with that flower all the time because it's this tiny little move that's a low, and if it counter hits, it launches you up. It's crazy. Oh, what a clash! They ended up killing Little Eddie, but saved Sonny's life there at the end. Hit with a full... Oh, nice burst. It's definitely worth bursting that Rekka. You know, the Rekka does do a fair amount of damage. Good setup there. Doing some blocks. Nice blocks there on Krakhan's part. Getting hit with the low. Oh, and got reset there on the ground. I thought that was a mistake from Sonny, because Sonny did the exhaustion, which is the gain an extra bar of Little Eddie, just as Krakhan, like, he dropped the combo so Krakhan was able to block again. It's really weird dealing with these on-the-ground combos, because you don't really see it with any other character. So you might be thinking, like, okay, I got a tech out of this, but there is no tech on those ground combos. You just sit there and keep blocking until it stops. Teching is an air move. So this is the final round. Whoever wins this round ends up winning winners finals and goes on to grand finals. Nice combo on there off the little Faust. Not quite able to get hit with that coin. He doesn't get Oisu. Nice block there on the shark at 2H. Very strong move. You see it a lot. Oh, bursting on the command grab, giving himself full meter. Oh, that's going to be very painful. Sonny's going to definitely utilize all of that. Going for an unblockable setup. I really couldn't tell how that worked out. He broke out of it somehow. Nice going there. You see Faust has no meter left for a faultless. He's going to be able to be vulnerable to any sort of chip damage that goes on. Oh, pick up the Chikua! It's right there! Oh, there you go. Now you'll see just how fast Sonny's going to be gaining meter here. It's flashing really crazy. But he's not getting meter right away. Nice job with that too, avoiding the door. Super close game here. Anyways, game, that health from the donut just saved Krakhan's life. Look at that. He would already be dead if he didn't eat that donut. That's what I was talking about, that static health. It's that important. Sonny still ended up taking it, but man, what a close game. Sonny winning 3-2. So Sonny, you can see here, is going to be moving on to winners finals. 3-2. So we're now going to be moving to losers semi, which is going to be Jake and Dr. Jimbo. So give us a moment just to load that match here, guys. Alright, we've got Jeiku and Jimbo. This is 2 out of 3. It's not the 3 out of 5 like we were doing the last one. Because this is losers semis. Whoever wins this goes to losers finals, which is 3 out of 5. And we are seeing Robo-Kai mirrors. Let's go. So it feels like so much of this game is determined around your round start. Definitely, if you're looking at practicing things and you're not sure what to kind of improve on, trying out some of the round start moves and what you can do against certain characters. You'll learn a few things. You'll learn what they can do versus you and what you can do versus them. Like, oh, okay, this Soul's best move might be, 2D or something like that on round start, and then you can find ways to beat that under certain circumstances. Definitely something to look at. Jeiku exploding on himself. You saw him earlier too, messing up on his heat. He seems to be doing that a lot. Which means he's either not really watching his heat, or he's playing a lot on the edge and just kind of messing that up a little bit. Nice DP on round start, or on wake up. So one interesting thing in this game is, I'd mentioned earlier that different wake-up timing exists per character. So you have to kind of, if you're trying to get the frame-perfect meaty on an opponent, you really have to test it with almost every character. But there's also a lot of other stuff like that. Japanese players call it rough edges, really, where it's kind of like you see so many different tiny little details between characters. And a part of that is also, the jump startup. So jump startups could be anywhere from 3 to 5 frames, depending on the characters. And Robo-Kai's is one of the 2 characters that's doing 5 frames. It's Potemkin and Robo-Kai. So because of that, you'll see certain moves like Robo-Kai has an air DP that's an overhead, and the air DP is actually a 3-frame startup DP, which is insanely fast. But because of his 5-frame startup on his jump, if you're trying to Tiger Knee it, it turns into an 8-frame Tiger Knee, which is still really damn good. I think it's probably the fastest overhead in the game. But still, it's not nearly as powerful as it might sound because of that 5-frame startup on jump. And there's a ton of stuff like that that goes on all throughout the game. M-Song, if you're watching that, that was impressive. Man, that was worth a clip. Clash, 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 man. Oh my god. Oh, that was so impressive. Okay, what's happening now? Jimbo's gonna take this right here, it looks like. Yeah, and that's it for that round. Oh, regarding the music, this is actually all Guilty Gear music, so it's all music from the game that I'm using. From multiple games. And I actually have a jukebox mode, so if you're interested in choosing any of the songs while we're watching this here, you can use your points that you normally gain through Twitch and just request a song through Jukebox. So it's pretty easy. You don't have to pay anything. It's just the points you normally get from watching. Well, back to the match. We see Jeiku now has the life lead, but also Jimbo was the one who won the first game. So even if Jeiku wins, he's going to have to win more than this. Jeiku's still having the advantage on this round. But Jimbo, if he can do this, and if he can win just this one round, he wins this part of the tournament. So we'll see how it goes. Jeiku coming back here with another round. Nice hit there. Oh, but not able to do anything more from that. more weird interactions there with their elbow machine gun. Jimbo keeping an eye on his heat, making sure he uses it so he doesn't overheat. Good job on him, good self-awareness. Jake just bursting to keep Jimbo back in the corner. The blocks, getting more meter there, good stuff. More hits. Awesome job there, Jimbo going in. Nice 5D, getting those helicopters, but missing just the last part of that. Going for more 5Ds. Jeiku having the upper hand. I don't know what Jimbo's doing, but man, Jeiku took that one back right at the end there. It's now tied for 1-1. And let's see who can take this to go to losers finals. More machine guns going in there. Nice burst. Again, I'm always kind of anxious about a burst off of a 5D, but it was so early done that he's probably going to gain burst meter back before the round's even over. Good cluster missile, really putting on the pressure, jumping in there. Got full meter. That's going to hurt. Oh, look at this. That is going to hurt pretty bad. But he was at pretty high heat, so he had to finish it off pretty early on. Jeiku now has full meter, though. Got that 5D. Jeiku really going in for those 5Ds. If you're just keeping an eye out for him, you can really punish those. Going for it again, just getting hit through it. Jimbo taking this round. One round away. Good hits there. Nice blocks going in there, applying that pressure. You can see Jimbo really getting more chance in there. Jimbo's the one in the purple again. Got high, there we go, hurting himself a little bit. That's right, M-Song, he's giving him the raw D. Nice setup there. I love seeing that. The machine gun, I have such a hard time dealing with that move. It's got a great hurt box. But those cluster missiles, man, there's a trick on getting through them. And if you got through them, like if you know the trick pretty well, then they become pretty trivial. But also if your opponent knows that trick, then you know it's kind of just you both work around it together. It's mostly just they're all gonna follow you, so you jump over them and then go under them and jump over them and go under them, and they pretty much become worthless. But we're now in the final round. Whoever wins this, look at those knee missiles. What's he doing? Just spamming them. Jimbo not playing fair at all. Look at that. Wow. What a scumbag. Oh, guy with a 5D. Gaining more meter, both at full health, or full meter, I mean. Good hit there. Going into a full-on super. Right before he blows up, he's going to follow up. Oh, the follow-up didn't connect. Good hits there. Man, this is so close. So freaking close. Who's going to get this? Anybody, if either of them connect, they're going to win. Jeiku has full meter. Oh, no. Jimbo ended up taking it just barely, though. 2-1. So close. So Jimbo is going to move on. Go to our brackets here. Jimbo won 2-1. So Jimbo's going to go on to fight Krakhan in losers finals. So give us a moment just to set this up here, and you'll be able to see the rest of the games. We've got Jimbo versus Krakhan. Now, this is losers final, so it's 3 out of 5. Whoever wins this ends up going to grand finals, and we're going to fight Sonny. So let's see who can make it. Krakhan going back for a comeback, or if Jimbo can climb on top and get up there. Krakhan starting off strong, keeping that distance against RoboKai. Doing a lot of blocking, not really playing too hardcore as far as being aggressive. Nice, he got, here's the meteors incoming. Got a lot of bombs too. Really putting on that chip damage on Jimbo. Look at that. So the way the meter gain works with RoboKai, explosion again, gotta keep an eye on that. He actually is gaining, you see he has 10 pips throughout this whole thing. And each of his special moves uses one of those pips, if one of them exists, and then it powers it up. If it doesn't exist, he is still gaining meter throughout. It's not just like a 10% chunk only. There is an actual flow of he's got 12%, 13%, 14% kind of thing. And that's important to know because FRC still exists. FRC is a 25% Roman cancel. And you gotta know if you can do an FRC or not. So when he's got low meter like this, where you see he has 2 pips, but he also has it in red. Red means it's below 25%. Blue means it's above 25%. So he can actually do an FRC at 2 pips blue, but not 2 pips red. Nice hit there. And Jimbo really stuck in the corner. Krakhan doing a command grab. Blocking the burst. He had to burst at some point, and Krakhan knew it, so he really took advantage of that. Able to block that. Good job so far. Krakhan winning 1-0 at the moment. So for the songs that I've got all of the Guilty Gear 1, the Guilty Gear X2 songs. I've got Guilty Gear Overture songs and Isuka songs. So those are kind of what you can look for. I don't let people kind of choose which version of each of them, so the Guilty Gear X version or the X2 version. But just tell me what song you want. Like, oh, if you want Bridget's theme, I'll pull up Bridget's theme kind of thing. If you want a specific Isuka one, with that. Nice knee missile. Jimbo not able to get that meter yet. It's important that you always have a lot of meter as RoboKai. He uses it for all of his special moves, like I said. Nice 5D. Like they're saying, it's really hard to block 5D online because you have so much more delay online. Got blown up there again. We got a bomb incoming, jumping over it, making sure he did a false defend on it. Oh, got hit right there from that. Look at that life lead. Krakhan getting in there. Jimbo really close to getting dizzied as well. But he's also almost dead. There's a kill. Krakhan getting another round. Nice knee missile on there. He hit the pan with its missile, which made it so he didn't have to worry about it. We got meteors. They blocked the meteors, saw him coming up. We've got to always pay attention to whenever Faust throws up an item, because you might just be like one chance where you just barely see the meteors coming up, and then you have to be able to react to them afterwards. Krakhan not falling for the delayed wake up. That's gonna kill. Look at that. Krakhan 2-0 now. Alright, Krakhan just needs one more game in order to win. He's at 2-0. If he can win this, he gets another chance back at fighting Sonny. Got another meteor incoming. Look at that, he's gonna get punished with all the meteor damage. Look at that, combo's still going. Oh gosh, it's so painful to watch. More meteors. Really good punishing tech there. Blocking all of that, getting hit at the end. This could be it. No, I don't think it's going to kill, but man, it's close. Wow, what a strong round by Krakhan, really dominating all of that. Nice counter hit that's going to lead to a... could have probably confirmed for more if he didn't cross under on accident, it looked like. Command grab. Oh, look at that. Now, what's interesting too about that command grab, it doesn't really affect anything in the game, but it works differently as far as the coding is concerned. It's like the rest of the follow-up, when it goes through, the rest of the follow-up is also unblockable. So if you happen to have activated it where the follow-up did happen, even though you didn't get hit with the first part, you'll still be unblockable the rest of it. Just interesting tidbit to know. Most others don't work like that. Krakhan ended up taking it 3-0 very handily, I might say. So let's go back to our brackets. We'll just overview this bit real quick before we get back to our grand finals. All right, here we go. Grand finals. We've got Krakhan versus Jimbo. Let me update this. Krakhan's from loser's side. So, and these, it's 3 out of 5, and Krakhan has to win a set of 3 out of 5 in order to knock Sonny back into losers. Then he has to win another set. Sonny's already in winners, so if he wins one set of 3 out of 5, then he wins. Sonny, like we said earlier, was playing a whole bunch of alts tonight. He's trying out Zappa tonight, it looks like, or this game. Last time he fought Krakhan, he did 2 different alts. Lost both of them, and then switched to Eddie and won 3-2. So we're probably going to see something similar to that this time. And Krakhan is a very strong player, but nobody really matches Sonny's expertise online. He's been an online warrior since the game came out online. Back 2013, I think. So Krakhan has picked up a Chikua. Look at that flashing tension. See that pulse, it just means that his acceleration, his gain is so incredibly fast. That move, if you're used to Accent Core, the dog bite was unblockable. It's not unblockable anymore, but it is something just to keep in mind of. Zappa is still a very, very strong character in this game, widely considered to be second best character in the game. Tier lists don't have that much of a meaning in this game because, like I said, you literally can win with any character. We see Mahoko win or get second place against Japanese players in, like at CEO Taku, for example, and at Frosty Faustings. and Mahoko plays Bridget, who's considered one of the worst characters in the world. So that really doesn't mean a whole lot when it comes to best or worst. Getting hit with Oisu off of that burst, I thought he was going to burst just to not get hit with that. But now if Krakhan does either of the force break slap chop move or the follow-up on the Rekka, then he'll end up getting the full combo, like the full rebound floor bounce combo from that. So Sonny Zappa, he's got Sword. Sword's really, really tough ability to deal with. It's very segmented. It's got no hurt box. It just kind of stays with you. It's hard to work around, but it's something you have to worry about. Krakhan ends up following up with a point here to see if he can come back and reset. These games are live, yes. We're playing this right now. Every Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, we run tournaments. They're free to enter. We also have a prize. The first person to win 4 tournaments, doesn't have to be in a row, just first person to win 4 gets a Guilty Gear related prize from Tronzilla. Good hit there. You can see Sonny switching to Axel this time, already really low on health. Nice 6H. That dead angle knocking away Axel, not always the best option. Let me knock Axel away from me, right? But it worked for him here. Looks like Krakhan's got a really good position against Axel. Good hits there. Good block on the coin. That, I was like, that comboed? What? No, every hit was techable. Nice hit there. Going in, we got a bomb in play, both of them dodging it. Good hit there. Nice burst. That was a good burst point. We have meteors incoming. I know Sonny noticed it. I hit with a couple of them. So a trick with that too, if you see like bombs or meteors, and your Faust, your opponent's gonna try and be blocking those, right? So run up and do a command grab. In the middle of your command grab animation, you won't get hit by a bomb, and your opponent. I don't know if they get hit with meteors or not in the middle of it. But you won't get hit by bomb, that's for sure. Really close match here. Really close match. Plenty blocking. Oh, Krakhan taking another point. Yeah, so if you win 4, again, doesn't have to be in a row, the first person to win 4 of these online tournaments gets some Guilty Gear related swag from Tronzilla. Sonny is the Eddie player, yes, but he's playing alts tonight. Since he is in Grand Finals and he is on winner's side, he's been playing more of his alts. Last time in winner's finals, he played all of his alts until he lost 2 games, then on his 3rd game he played Eddie and then clean swept with Eddie 3 in a row. He's probably going to do something similar to that now. If he loses, then it's just a reset. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. The very few chances where the command grab will go off and still continue that animation from Faust. It's a very, very rare thing for you to see. But if Testament had walked into that spinning part, it's still unblockable at that point. Really weird. It's the only move that's like that. But also, you just never really see the interaction. It was really rare that we actually were able to see that. I was impressed. Krakhan doing a nice combo setup there. I mean, I was really surprised. I don't think I've ever seen it actually be used real. So now I know you can do Warrant off of that, and it'll continue the animation from Hack and Slash, and the spin will keep going off, and you can actually get hit by it. Even if you jump in faultless defense kind of thing, you'll still get hit. It's here from Testament. Testament's going to place a few more traps. He's got a tree out there. Next command grab again. The trees and the nets are the 2 main traps that you'll see Testament use. Nets will always stay out even after Testament's been hit. He can only put 2 nets out at a time, so once he puts a 3rd net out, then the longest previous one gets dismissed. And if you attack a net, or if you block into a net, it gets rid of it too. Krakhan ends up taking that 3-0. So now it's going to be a reset. Sonny gets an L next to his name. And now Sonny's sticking with Eddie. Let's see what he does here. Yeah, typically the people who've been dominating our tournaments online have been Sonny, RS, and Hano. RS and Hano weren't able to make it tonight, but Krakhan's still always getting up there too, like second place usually. I think he's won a tournament or two. So Krakhan is definitely a very top tier player. Good FRC there running forward. We mentioned earlier how FRCs are really, really tight timing. We're talking 2-3 frames. So being able to do it online with such consistency is a really tough skill to learn. It's tough to do them in general, but when you can do them online, that's really when it's very impressive. But Krakhan winning the first round. Krakhan could take this. Sonny kind of threw away the first game. And Sonny takes another round there. Nice hits. Oh, couldn't block the burst though. See him playing a lot of footsies going back and forth. Not really trading anything, just kind of controlling the space and trying to get advantage of that. Sonny getting a good confirm here. This combo, the best part of it, I think, when it finishes, is you can see Little Eddie's almost all completely back now. He can summon right again. Going for an unblockable setup, but didn't quite work out. Krakhan ended up killing Little Eddie. Gonna give him a pretty big advantage here for a little while. I can grab. Setting up for an unblockable. It was a little weird delayed, but still got hit by it. Blocked the burst, but couldn't punish it. I don't know if Sonny was going for a throw, but he was right in range for that. Good hits there, going in for headache combos. Oh, the blocks! Missed the block string, but Krakhan, out of meter, couldn't follow his defend. Ended up getting killed. That's going to be a point for Sonny. He reset there. I didn't get rid of Krakhan's 3 wins. You see, Sonny jumped in right at the beginning. Faust has really great options at the start of the round. That was another nice unblockable setup. You barely even saw that. It was because normally you do unblockables with a drill. He just ran up there and just did a quick low and got that unblockable setup. Nice headache blocking here. Krakhan is lost that fast. Cranked up his guard meter, got one hit in there, and just rushed him down. Rushed it. Good block so far, keeping it up. We got meteors in play. Now what you're going to see Eddie try and do is probably... Oh, he reflected! Nice setup there, reflecting the meteor. Didn't quite work out as he'd hoped because something else hit him, but man, that was some balls going for that. Nice unblockable again. Going for more Aru, getting more stuff in there. Got the headache combos like we were talking about there, filling up the meter. Didn't hit Little Eddie with that, so Little Eddie's still good to go. Didn't block the 5D. That raw D, man, always gets people. Just out of range, but still quite, tagged him just to be in there. That's going to be a kill. Sonny coming quick with the 2-0. So yeah, Krakhan did win one set. So Krakhan and Sonny fought each other in winners finals. Sonny ended up beating Krakhan 3-2. Krakhan came back, beat Sonny in a set. Now they're both L, so Sonny in the new set is 2-0 at this point.